Mm. Go, go. I think I see what. So what's going on? That hypocrisy that they're doing towards Russia. Let's talk about why are that are coming from European to back up and back Biden show that again other male with you that is true. Yet making marriage a black woman who's mere company diagnosed from the night. Second she out of line. Okay, I this is about control. Yeah, this is actually very obvious. Just honestly, because I do remember, Lil Wayne is forever a Trump boy ever since pardon him some years back. I think that was during the first term, and and that guy signed Gucci. Yeah, there was this other the rap guy I forgot. Yeah, Lil Pump. the bump is for some guys since like the beginning all the way up till now. He still is a Trump guy, and I remember because of that he got his account suspended on Instagram. He got a lot of people for that. I still respect him though. But seriously though, I can clearly see there's some level of hypocrisy because Nicki Minaj has been dragged out a lot and called like a grifter and what whatnot, but all these other the guys are still chill by the industry. Hypocrisy in very obvious sense of the word. Honestly, just double standards as how it is. I'm not a Republican, and I am sure as well I'm not well. Just a guy who just points things out as I see them. Gosh.
Feel like it's a have to make it yourself. I see. Feel like it's a tradition to do a Pippa collab every winter. I don't. I don't know. Maybe I'll call people on New Year's Eve again. I get really nervous when I just call people out of the blue, though. You know.
Not gonna lie, as much as you know what, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Kirsty's avatar is actually ugly as a like her looks are just
I get nervous. Radcon Hazard. Thank you. We gonna get Kier Pippa drunk New Year's Eve again? I don't.
versions. Uh, I have seen interesting. I'm gonna send it. Is this guy okay? So this is basically ever since Christmas, it's been 9/11 for terrorists and terrorist supporters, and I actually pray for many more. Gosh. Yeah, I already spoke about this. I like Nick. That he's so fake, full of shit. But he's fake. Let me rephrase that. He's fake because he's full of shit. And his whole idea, whole thing, I just can't stand it. Yeah, I cannot stand it. I do not like it, and I do not to like it or anything associated with it. And he's disgusting, or even worse. I'm Jesus. I think I would same here honestly. Okay, this is the funniest thing I am going to see today. Number is 43 and 154. Yeah. And how many years did it take before they started flying eight after this? Oh, they were Jojo that died. Crocodile. Yeah. And I checked this guy's account, and lo and behold, the guy's account is basically these people. These people, man, I honestly cannot do with it. There is honestly no one, and I mean no one, that loves Nigeria more than someone that does not live there. It amazes me. See, does and it's just crazy to me. I don't know where this patriotism come from. You don't even live in the freaking country. So what? So why does it concern you? Or maybe you used to live here, but then you left Nigeria. Is so good. Then why did you leave? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Location is Europe. Why don't you come back to Nigeria? The same probably the and the US. Exactly. That is that is very true. This bigger child, type.
Well, online reactions have been divided, with some questioning why Joshua was traveling by road on one of Nigeria's most dangerous highways. Others blamed the presence of broken down trucks on the expressway while criticizing the emergency response. And I'll take this post on X by General Snow, who wrote, "No matter how rich you are, individually as a Nigerian, we're all collectively poor, very poor. You only realize this during emergencies. A fire breaks out and there's no fire service. An accident happens and there's no first aid, no ambulance, no system. Today, a world boxing champion like Anthony Joshua was involved in a car accident and not a single ambulance showed up. Someone that rich and globally known, people only gathered around him like it was a carnival. No safety measures, no trained response, just chaos. An accident that claimed 2 lives, though. Last month, an aide to a sitting governor was stabbed at the political event. Somebody lifted him on his shoulder. Such a gory sight. Still no ambulance, not even for a governor's aide. That is real poverty. In Nigeria, money does not save you in a crisis. Influence does not protect you. When it matters most, everyone is poor. To the rich and influential Nigeria who thinks demanding a better country is for the poor masses, one day you'll understand in an emergency, you are just as poor as the rest of us. Nigeria is poor, poor, poor. RIP to the dead, and wishing Anthony Joshua a quick recovery. And you can hear the frustration from that ex-user, because we did see that the only thing that was happening there were people videoing. At the moment, Anthony Joshua and his friends died, people were even sharing gory footage of his friends' bodies lying lifeless on the floor. No ambulance. Really, really a sad situation. I mean, I would have thought that, you know, in such a high...
It's so very true. This country, I must be real, this country sucks. This country sucks in a lot, and I mean a lot of ways. So, and one day,
Your souls
I
rest
hope
in peace.
it sucks less and find a way to make it work at some point. I really hope we find find a way. So, I really hope best for Anthony. I hope he gets better. All that. Yeah, this is so very, very. I think this is the reason why it's so easy to grift off for white people, especially in the case of someone like Nick Fuentes. Not gonna lie, I hear a black girl lie that parents kicked her out of the house because she was MAGA and asked some people to help her out. People raised a lot of money for her, and then what did she do with that? She just came out to brag about it. Basically, basically in her case, she basically just proved that if you try to help someone genuinely from your heart, they'll just carry that's your generosity and throw it in the dumpster. So be careful of who you basically give your money out to, folks. There are a lot of there are a lot of there are a lot of shitheads out there.
nan da cikin daba ne kaga malam hallurin nan ma a ciki jama'a ku kun ga wajen nan kuwa lokacin da
Is it from the US or so for the Nigeria? I'm not sure if this is the from is that airstrike from the US or from the one that just happened yesterday. Because I know 2 days ago because they were bombed. Okay, the Nigerian government actually sent a few jets to bomb some terrorist sites, and rightfully so. Came the airstrike. So let's go. What am I so very easy. Within Nigeria, killing militants, no confirmed civilian casualties per officials. However, CNN notes in local one villages disputes terrorist presence there. The attached video is edited footage from Educa exclusive media, not authentic villager footage of the event offering survivors. No primary source is verified that specific detail. No, the video is incredible as evidence from villagers. It's edited footage from the Azuka exclusive media, combining meme, shock footage, and commentary. No raw footage of the Sokoto airstrike fleeing survivors. Official sources claim the strikes, but not the video's policies. It's so very, very, very hard to honestly tell the difference between what is absolutely fake and what's not in this country, because people like to lie too much, and they can easily do it because fake news is so very easy to spread, and it's hard to confirm honestly. Yes. Hold up, something I need to check for a second. Give me. So true. Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu is with Secretary of War right now. America is in trouble. You mean you mean in Pablo. I like how the Nigerian Minister of Defense himself actually came together with Pete, the Secretary of War, just to discuss how they were going to attack these terrorists beforehand, before what happened actually happened. But I'm really, really am grateful for that, because because now because now the Nigerian government actually has an excuse to say that it was a joint effort. But what is going on here, when in fact it was not, and it was really being ignored up to the point. No, like, I really don't care much for Netanyahu, especially what's going on in Gaza. Sorry, you know what? Forget about it. I'm not even going to talk about Gaza right now. I am not. I will not talk about. I can put my hands into a lot of beehives, but I'm not going to talk about Israel or Gaza, specifically the Gaza situation. I don't want to talk about that. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say. Why is that? Formula. Okay, I see where this is going. I'll probably just. I don't think I can show any of it on stream, but it was good. I just wished we had more, to be honest. More out of the epilogue because I need to know more of what happened after because after 170 episodes, it's hard to conclude all of that in just 25 minutes of runtime. I think we need a new movie entirely. A whole brand new movie to as like an epilogue movie, one final epilogue movie for us to finally say goodbye.
That's taking place.
Only my pico. Only my pico. I'm a never anymore. Only my pico.
Yay. Okay, so the moral of the story is just don't tell anything in church. Just don't. Please don't at all.
You cannot be a true born-again Christian and vote Democrat. They are celebratory of 1 million abortions a year. They believe that gender is infinite. And so some people say, but Charlie, what do the Democrats want? They want full and complete destruction of the United States of America. They do not want a better country. They do not want you to live in a better tomorrow. They want to overwhelm the system and radically transform it, as Barack Obama said, is one of the last things he said before he got elected president. We are only a few days away from fundamentally transforming this country. Let me ask you a question. Do you fundamentally transform that which you love? You conserve that which you love. That is why we call ourselves conservatives, because we have gratitude and love for this country that we did not build, but we inherited thanks to the grace and the glory of God. So to answer your question, no. If you vote Democrat as a Christian, I think you can no longer call yourself a Christian. You have to call yourself something else.
JD.
Personally, I think that the whole idea of conservative is kind of interesting because because of how should I put it? Basically, you have this whole group of people who are basically happy with how things are. Like, if you think about it, America has been one of the greatest countries, but it's not the greatest And if America has been good so far, why they need to change it? You just make things worse. Simple. And to me, that makes sense. That makes sense. Want if something is good, okay, and you love it, just keep it the way it is. If it ain't broke, do not. Then there are these people who do not like. However, they are genuinely just do not like the way things are and think that can be better. They do it this way or if they do it that way, and basically, and there are these and the people who want to keep with they are saying no, I don't care if it makes it better, but I just they're good just the way they are, and that's just how that's just where the whole discourse comes. I'm not going to go into details, but the argument just is pointless. So also, there's something I need to say. Being political doesn't make you smart. You're just an idiot who thinks you're smart. Okay, you are not as smart as you think you are. Okay, you're being brainwashed, manipulated. You are just a puppet in a large in a large stage, just entertaining the high elites that are pulling things. Uh, very stupid. right? So, South Africa and stuff. What do you um uh where is this? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, 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 okay. Every single word in that statement is right. Yeah, Probably just oh man, this guy is so. Wait, is it what Thunder just filled with? That's so what? I'm kind of okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, it's so very true. It's kind of one. I'm not gonna lie, people in this subreddit are actually far funny and generalized. Wow, wow. Lord. It's because she looks like this. And these death in front of the pissed.
Father, all my life, I have answered every call. To honor, duty, to war. But now fate has given me something I never sought. A child. A life untouched by the storm. Lend me the strength of the old fathers, so that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her. Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
Good morning, and welcome to today's daily devotional. Today is going to be a little bit different. Welcome to today's daily devotional. Today is going to be a little bit different. I can't lie. The last 24-ish hours have been really, really difficult. And I just wanted to share something today that could maybe bring us a little bit of hope, as I'm sure many of you
This VTuber's job. She's a nice cat girl. She is married to Rev. That is other guy. A really good. I mean, can't say she's a very good because I don't watch much, but she's just a sound great and on like all of these other political VTubers. Just sound, and that's what really guys.
know. Charlie was a Christ follower. He impacted so many people's lives, and this was just wrong. But I didn't want to skip today. I wanted to somehow talk about this in a way that could maybe bring us a little bit of peace and hope as much as I can, because I think he would have wanted that. Charlie's sudden passing leaves us grappling with grief, makes us ask, how can we move forward when something so devastating happens? It's important to remember that as Christians, we're called to grieve differently, not as those who have no hope, as spoken about in 1 Thessalonians 4:13. But what does that mean? I want to read Psalm 139 for you, and we can find some comfort in 3 truths about God's character that can hopefully anchor us in times of loss like this. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You discern my
Sound like I don't know about you, but I really think her husband actually won a massive jackpot when he found out about that. Serious. I haven't discussed. I can't how
thoughts from afar. You search out my path and my lying down, and you are acquainted with all my ways. Even before a word is on my tongue, behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. You hem me in, behind and before, and lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high. I cannot attain it. Where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely darkness shall cover me, and the light about me be night, even the darkness is not dark to you. The night is bright as the day, for darkness is as light with you. For you formed my inward parts, you knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed substance. In your book were written, every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. How precious to me are your thoughts, O God! How vast is the sum of them! If I would count them, they are more than the sand. I awake, and I am still with you. Oh, that you would slay the wicked, O God! O men of blood, depart from me. They speak against you with malicious intent. Your enemies take your name in vain. Do I not hate those who hate you, O Lord? And do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with complete hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any grievous way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So the three truths that I spoke of earlier, and I just want to touch on these really briefly. The first one is that God knows us intimately and loves us still. Psalm 139, 1-4 reminds us that God is all-knowing. He searches us, and he knows every thought, even the dark and painful ones that we hesitate to share. Right now, I think we're all...
And they say God knows every thought. You will actually need to settle down and digest what he said was every thought. And I mean, yes, every single thing about. If you actually have to question whether God has thought about that one thing you thought about, yes, he has thought about that. Yes, he does know you have thought about that. And he knew that you were going to think about that an eternity before you thought about that. Now everything's about you. So, so I'm probably just gonna say something like get over it. Get over it, man. It's not that deep. Like we all have thoughts like that. Still, I was once in a devotion based show once a small girl going back in high school, my last year of high school, basically said, if God is to judge every man just by their thoughts alone, none of us would stand. That's very, very true. I'm absolutely sure God was to just thoughts that is that part of like people can do anything to find a reason by it. That's the reason why inwardly fans are fundamentally evil. You just need to hang on to God and God's instructions. Only God that can keep, if it is possible to keep us.
wrestling with questions, anger, despair. But that's okay. God knows what's in our heart. The Psalms teach us to cry out to him, to lay our burdens at his feet. You don't have to hide your grief from God. He invites you to bring it to him in prayer. He listens and he loves you deeply, even in your pain. The second is that God is always with us in our grief. David writes in Psalm 139, 7-8, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? But there is no place, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, where God is not with you." In these moments of pain and sorrow, when it feels impossible to keep going, God's right hand holds you. He has secured us, and he is with us, holding us through the grief. And 3, God is sovereign over all things. Psalm 139:16 says, "All the days ordained for me were written in your book, before one of them came to be. Even Charlie's life, even though it feels cut short for us, it was fully known to God. And this is a hard truth to embrace. But his days were not a surprise to God, our sovereign creator. This points us to a God whose ways are higher than ours. We may not understand why God allowed this tragedy to happen, but we have to trust that he is working out his purposes, even through pain. Jesus, who gave his life for us, is the God of all comfort, and we have to rest in his love. I know this video was a little bit different than previous ones, but I just felt like I needed to make it. So as we grieve, please, let's come together alongside Charlie's family as well and our own loved ones. Pray for everyone involved, and hold your loved ones close. Be with them. Don't take a moment for granted, because we never know when it's our time. And make sure you tell people about Jesus Christ, because the truth is, he is coming. We don't know when he's coming back, but he is coming back.
Sometimes I honestly envy living in first world countries, because if I was a child, when we were told that we should always pray and thank God that we are not in the morgue. Thank God that we are not feet under, that we are still alive. That we have we have two arms and two legs, because there are several people, hundreds or even thousands of people in the country that not share that luxury. There are people who go to sleep and do not wake up the next, either from one illness or they were attacked in the. There are some others who were killed by stray bullets. Some people get run over by cars. Basically, in subcore, gonna live in a subcod lobby. The reason why I say that subcod lobby is that the country isn't as dangerous like somewhere like Afghanistan. We're not in a place like as dangerous as somewhere in the Middle East. Let's just say that the Middle East, okay, is like S rank dangerous countries where you should never go to, and Nigeria is A rank, or yeah, A plus rank, almost to S rank. Those countries that you should just stay away from if you want to stay alive, especially from the side that I'm from. It's a very dangerous. Uh, I just I lost a lot of loved ones, and the remaining ones that I still have, I just hope the best for them. Just hope they can, yeah, that God takes care of them and we all grow old together. Because we are never, one thing that I know for sure is that we are never promised something that. So the fact that you are breathing right now, a gift, grace and a privilege, you isn't, thank God, not because many, and I mean not share that luxury, as I said. Something
And this world is awful,
very
and everyone needs God. We need God right now, and Charlie would want us to be telling people about Jesus. That was one of the last things he said, was tell someone about Jesus. So thank you for listening. I know things have been hard, but I really believe that with prayer and coming together, we can get through this, and everything is going to be okay. I hope this video blesses you. I hope today's a better day. It's also 9/11, so prayers for everyone. It's been rough, but everything's going to be okay, because in the end we have God, and that's all we need. This lifetime is a short mist compared to eternity with God in heaven. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Hi, my name is Straub. Many of you watching this probably already know that.
Actually, I think about it. 9/11 was remembered by Consider. I mean, can't say she's a very good because I don't watch much, but she's just a sounding sound great and on like all of these other political VTubers, just sound and that's what really guys. Oh, what the can you think this Orchestrated. Ah! Oh boy, oh boy. This is the greatest platform of all. I don't care what anybody says, this is the best platform. This is the best platform for literally anything, I'm not gonna lie. We have the supermassive black hole is on a collision course with the Milky Way. Also, this suggests 220,000 light years from the Milky Way. We're good. Oh, we are very good. It should hit us in like 344 billion years. Hundred and 36,000 tons of they were probably doing something right. No. The judge says she does not want to see Somalian immigrants back. Ah, boy, oh 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 boy. Okay. Okay. This is the I've seen. You probably just add them to the country banned from getting Somalia has that right. Oh shit. Damn. Man behind this gun. But it's not stupid. There's people. What's this? Why do I keep saying? No! Man, they just made the guy come from Jakarta. Oh, man. Hit this guy, but
We're going to be driving. One day, me and Candace Owens, we're going to be driving, listening to Yay, and then we're going to see a Popeyes. on the side of the road, and we're gonna look at each other. We're gonna exchange a knowing glance, and then we're gonna go and then we're gonna pull in. We're gonna take a hard right turn, and we're gonna go through the Popeyes drive-thru, and then we're gonna ride off into the sunset. It's gonna be great. Fucking love her. I love her. I hate her. I love her. I hate her, but I love her. One day.
Like my city has way more than this. Like 3 times the density of this
Oh,
fireworks.
that's
Like
crazy.
this is in the capital,
How
where the fireworks there is actually muted.
how
It's
does it
kind
how
of
does the
restricted.
how's the air after that too?
Ah,
Like
the
this.
it's not like there for the whole day.
It's like thousands of them.
It's like
Crazy.
like sometimes flights get canceled.
It's nearby. I can't remember. That's
Me.
funny.
Like
You
anybody,
get a flashback.
like anybody can buy fireworks.
Just looking
Everybody
at
loves.
flashback. That's funny.
It's so loud.
That
Like,
puts in your eyes at the distance.
nah.
Intensity. No, obviously it's
Like
dead.
there's actually less fireworks now than like way back in the 90s because it's
Screen share, so it looks so bad.
let me maybe that's better.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, wow, I can actually see what it looks like. What does it sound like?
Can you hear it?
No.
Ah, well, it's still broken. Whatever. It's just
How?
broken. Uh, one of the more muted like areas because everybody like most people
Manila.
here just go somewhere else in New Year's Eve, so they don't stay home. Let me find another video. Let's do one from like
I just saw
no,
one
like
of the
2000.
comments was like in all caps. My God, the best New Year celebration. Hashtag Philippines.
Yeah, like it really is. There's no other country in the world that does it like us, except maybe Hawaii. But again, like
Really?
Hawaii, they got it from us. The same thing.
What?
This is when was this?
I mean,
Like,
is that,
for us.
I assume it's like no. I
It's
assume
22.
there's no